Hello everybody. Now I am in Sarajevo city, the capital city of Bosnia. Today I will speak in two languages, English and Azerbaijan language, because some followers don't know Azerbaijan language. So I will speak in English then translate into Azerbaijan language. This city is very famous and very beautiful city. Let's together travel the city. People in this city use bus, trolleybus and cars as transport. And this city is very old and the new city because there are many different old buildings and also there are many new buildings in this city. This city is very sad city for Bosnian people because in the 90s years Serbian soldiers kill very many people in the street from the above the building. The soldier special snipers kill the many people in the street, so people remember this city and this street very sad. In Sarajevo there are many different religions: Islam, Christianity and Judaism, but the people live very kindly in this city and don't hate each other. There are many church, Catholics, Cathedral and mosques in the city and also synagogue, but synagogue not very much, only church and mosque are very many because about 51% of the city is a Muslim and the another part of Catholics in the city. This street is the main street in Bosnia, in Sarajevo city, because tourists especially come to this street, so there is very crowded because there are many interesting and historical monuments in this street. From the beginning of the street there is famous flame and it is named Eternal Flame. This eternal flame dedicated to the victims of Sarajevo. This flame burns from 1946 and never stop. Only the war years between Serbia and Bosnia, only this year stops and never stop. The historical and famous monuments starts from this street. The first monument is Eternal Flame, then the Cathedral, Catholic Cathedral. This cathedral was built 1889 years and very interesting, very beautiful historical monuments. The Catholic style and This building was built the Gothic style also. This person is the second São Paulo. Inside of Cathedral, it is forbidden to take a video, so I cannot take a video. The entrance of Cathedral, there is a Jesus monument. City is surrounded with monuments and forest, so it also gives a wonderful view of the city. There are many Turkish restaurants in this city. This mosque is Husrevbeg Mosque, and it was built in 1561, and it is also the old mosques. This building is used as shops, and the name Gazi Husrevbeg of Bezistan. There are many beautiful shops inside, especially the glasses, bags, jewelry, and etc. And these clothes and jewelry are very cheap because the national money of the Bosnia is mark, about 1 euro, about 1 mark and 96 cent. It is very good price for Bosnia and for tourists. You can buy everything as a normal price. The most famous mosque in Sarajevo, this mosque, its name is Gazi Husrevbeg Mosque. There is one information this mosque about this mosque. In the center of mosque there is one alphabet with Arabic alphabet. It is written here Muhammad and also another Arabic words. This wonderful mosque was built 1537 years, about 500 years old, and there are many different parts of mosques. For example, the grave, caravanserai, library. There is one library inside the mosques, about 50,000 books inside.
Sosyal Demokrat abilerimiz de camideymiş.
There are many Turkish tourists in this city, and especially Arabic. The price of food is very cheap in this city, about 1 or 2 euro. You can eat very much tasty and very good food. This is the most famous buildings of Bosnia. It is Morija Han Split. There are many interesting lights, handicrafts, and carpets, old carpets here. This Isfahan's gallery, according to Iranian history, Persian history, the inside there is one coffee shop, and you can come here and sit, drink coffee, tea, everything. This carpet is very old, maybe 200, 300 years old. This monument's name is Sebil Spring. This spring is the symbol of Bosnia and Sarajevo. This building, the spring, was built 1753 by Mehmet Pasha. The most famous place in Sarajevo. There are many pigeons in this street, so people came here and eat the pigeons. Sorry, no eat, feeds from with corn, wheat, bread, and etc. Sometimes I fix the words, so I'm very sorry, because sometimes I forget some words in English language, because in our country I am not used very much this language, so sometimes I forgot words. I'm very sorry in these situations. I will show some price, especially fruit price. This price is very cheap. For example, orange about 2 euro, melon is 1 euro 50 cents, peach, grapes is also very cheap in the street. Melon only 1 euro. Water is also cheap. For example, this cola is about 90 cents. Food price is very cheap here, but clothes is not cheap very much. This area is called the Bashcarshı. It means the head çarşı. For example, we say this street in English language the main shopping center, maybe. There are many bridges in this city, but only 2 bridges is very famous. This bridge name is Empire Bridge. This river's name is Miashka. Why the color of river is such? Because especially not every day, but sometimes it rains very much in the city, so the color of water change. Now I am going to the second and the most famous bridge, the Latin bridge. Why this bridge is very famous than other bridge? Because in 1914 years in this bridge, Ferdinand and his wife killed in this bridge. After the death of these persons starts the second war. No, sorry, the first war. Yes, the first war. So the people came to this bridge and remember these years. Also, there are many castles in the street, but not city center. The mountains, in the mountains, you can also see one castle. This bridge is Latin bridge, with the famous, very famous in the city. You can also the mountains with the canals from city center to the mountains. Price about 11 euros. This house is very famous because this house has very interesting history. In the ancient times, about 16th centuries, the Austria-Magyar kingdoms years, the administration of cities says that in the near of river, only museums and post office can be built, but the persons who the owner of this house say it is very stubborn person, and they say that he said that I don't want change my house. They hesitated very much, but finally he agreed only one choice. He said that I change, but never time my house's elements, for example the windows, the windows, the doors, nothing will change. So the name according to this person's character, inat kucağı, meaning the stubborn street.